Ouija boards are all the rage right now, right? Well, let me tell you, I've been looking at this stuff for nearly 50 years, the last 30 years full time as a journalist. And I can't recall how many times a Ouija board or something occult has been the basis for a really, really radical, dangerous, scary, haunting, or possession. I remember speaking with Father Walter Halloran. He was one of the two priests involved in that famous exorcism. Actually, it was a boy, upon which the movie is based, The Exorcist. He told me that there were these scratch marks on the boy, letters written like in blood in red, words. At one point, they took the boy to a retreat house. There was a cliff nearby, and when they got to the 12th station of the cross, the crucifixion, the kid dashed, made a mad dash for the cliff, and Father Halloran had to make a diving tackle, stop him. Spoke to another priest who did an exorcism in a famous case in Gary, Indiana, and a whole family was plagued. And he recalled all of these things, including the boy at one point hospitalized, jumping out of bed, and this was witnessed by nurses, and walking up the wall, just standing there with this grin on his face. Father Mejanot himself, while this stuff was going on, nearly had 3 bicycling accidents in the same bicycling trip. One of them nearly very, very serious. And a cop who arrived to the scene at one point to respond to a ruckus, his electricity in his car went out in so many manifestations, can't tell you. Look, this stuff can be strong. I know one exorcist, a personal friend of mine, he showed me a picture of this woman who is possessed or was possessed, and her eyes were totally black. Nothing but blackness. Got to be very careful with this stuff. And let me tell you, Ouija boards, it's not just playing with fire. It's playing in fire.